Hi, welcome to my channel, Universal Soul Vibrations. These are going to be the weekly messages for Earth signs for the week of May 6th to the 12th. Please remember that these are general messages and may not resonate with everyone. If you like the messages and they resonate, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. So let's see what we need to let go of this week. And the Sad Embrace card came out. You look at the Sad Embrace card, you know, the person is sitting alone, visibly upset. So, you know, it's time to let go of those feelings of lacking, of loss, Earth signs. Any Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn out there might be feeling this way. And it's, you know, it's important to know that loss is part of life. And it's time to let go and allow time for you to heal. And always know that when something is taken along, it's kind of the universe's way of saying that they're making room for something better for you, something better to move in. You know, this could be in regards to anything as far as feeling this loss and feeling a lot of regret about something. But, you know, it could just be about a relationship, too, that was based on faulty foundations. And it's just time for this to end. But, you know, this card is about feeling a lot of disappointment. But it's just a perception, okay? So, you know, express the sadness and let it heal you so that you can find the growth in the situation and the lessons in the situation. All right, the next spot is what we will be working on this week. Earth signs. What will Earth signs be working on this week? So we got the magic prayer card out as to what you'll be working on. And this card, you know, with all the colors in it, the green, the blues, the light, you know, I see a lot of healing with this card. So I think this week, you know, you're going to be working on healing whatever this sadness is about. But, you know, this card talks about, you know, putting your prayers out there and listening for answers and acting in faith. And, you know, knowing that eventually your prayers will be answered, because Spirit always wants to help and heal you when you're in need. So just, you know, have that contact with your higher power. And send your prayers out there with faith, knowing that they're going to be answered, is what you'll be working on. And I think the big messages here is having faith in yourself, and having faith in the universe that whatever has occurred, you know, was meant to better things in your life, even if it had some heartbreak and loss with it. And what is the key for this week? What's the key for this week for your signs? I got too many cards falling out here. What's the key for your signs? Wide open. Nice. The wide open card, so, you know, your key for this week is to, you know, express your uniqueness to the world and share in all of the gifts and life's endless possibilities. But it's about you being open to letting those things come in. You know, all the good things in life come in. But you've got to be open to that. If you notice, she's got that beautiful green dress on, which says, you know, there's got to be healing that has to occur in order for this, you know, for you to be able to be wide open. You know, there's opportunities being presented to you, but are you ready to take them? Are you healed enough to be able to take them? You're absolutely able to manifest your dreams if you have, you know, the faith and the belief that what you ask the universe for, the universe is going to bring in, or they're going to bring in what is needed for you. But this card is also, you know, look at that. There's that whole vast wide universe out there. It's about expanding your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations, going beyond your limitations this week. And just allowing for a greater vision to replace old ideas. You know, bringing in some new thought patterns, new ideas. Just being wide open to anything that the universe is willing to send to you. But the healing has to occur in order for you to be that way. Let me just pull some cards on these. Why is this Sad Embrace card here? What was this Sad Embrace card? Guys, got the whole deck falling out here. Where's the Sad Embrace card? I'm gonna take this one. Okay. And why is the Magic Prayer card in the white again? Here. There's the Magic Prayer in the wide open here. There's the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups here. Okay, so, you know, the High Priestess is here in between the Sad Embrace and Magic Prayer card. You know, and what this is telling me is that, you know, there's definitely going to be some healing coming in because you have had faith and you're willing to, you know, listen to what Spirit may be trying to tell you or bring in towards you. Listening to your intuition this week is extremely important when it comes to the healing from this situation, heartbreak, whatever it may be that you're sad about. And having faith that, you know, the universe has your best interests at heart. With the Magic Prayer card in the wide open, we got the Knight of Cups, and the wide open talks about all those opportunities that are out there. And it looks like with the Knight of Cups that there is going to be an opportunity coming in for you. Someone offering a cup, whether this be a love situation or just a cup of healing for you. So, you know, there's definitely healing coming in for you. And the Page of Swords, you know, when I look at this card, definitely, to me, he looks like he's in a very defensive stance. He's getting ready to swing that sword. So it looks like, you know, you're getting ready to take action on something. And it could just be about, you know, expressing your thoughts and what's been on your mind regarding this. Whatever this sadness is. And then there's definitely, you know, we got the Chariot on top of that. There's definitely going to be some movement forward. So, you know, Earth signs, it looks like you're coming into the week. You need to let go of this sadness, whatever is making you feel, you know, lost. And just very not grounded, I want to say. Um, and just have faith in yourself as well, is what I'm getting with this. And be open to any opportunity that's willing, you know, new opportunities that are going to be coming into you. Because there is going to be an offer coming towards you, which I think is going to bring healing towards you. And you have to, you know, and part of that is expressing what is making you unhappy. But it looks like there's definitely going to be some movement forward this week towards that healing process and moving out of this period of sadness. And it could be something that's divinely guided. All right, let's look at what we got for Taurus. We'll keep these over here. What are the messages for Taurus for the week of May 6th to the 12th? So we start with the Moon card. So not everything is being revealed at this time, Taurus. What are the messages for Taurus for the week of May 6th to the 12th? Messages for Taurus for the week of May 6th to 12th. Okay, so here's a bunch of cards that just fell out actually for Taurus. And I just wanted to look at these because, you know, these cards talk about a period of time where you felt lost. You felt like you were being left on the left out in the cold. But it looks like there is a new opportunity coming your way. But you're going to have to be willing to take the risk and take the leap of faith. And that opportunity is going to be prosperous. It's going to be victorious for you. And it's also going to allow you to, you know, the Nine of Pentacles to me is allowing you to stand in your own power. So what that tells me, Taurus, is that, you know, once you move into this full energy of willing to take the leap of faith and take a risk, it's going to allow you to stand more in your own power, in your own abundance, and see the abundance that's around you, rather than being in this kind of stuck place that was just a pile that fell out. It felt like it needed to be spoken about. Let me finish pulling cards, Taurus, for you. Messages for Taurus, May 6th to the 12th. You know, we start off with the Moon card and the Two of Cups. So I'm thinking that, you know, there's some relationship in your life that everything hasn't been revealed yet around this relationship. You know, there's some secrets there. Just kind of, you know, don't know what's going on. And it looks like you, because we got one more card to pull, it looks like you are at the center of your own reading. The High Priest is the representation of Taurus. And then we got the High Priestess at the end. So we got the High Priest and the Priestess. So big messages of listening to your intuition this week, Taurus. And that your intuition is going to be high. But it looks like from here, there's a relationship in your life where, you know, there hasn't been, there's still some truths that need to be revealed around this relationship. There's some secrets there. Something is hidden when it comes to this relationship. This in the center of your reading, Taurus, tells me that the High Priest is you. Traditionally, I see more the Empress as Taurus, but we'll use you here. So I feel like this is you standing in your own power. You found the key to find the healing and to have faith, because you know this is the High Priest card, and that's the, you know, the key that's gonna help you to move forward. Because we got the Chariot card in the original for all the signs. It looks like there may be some conflicts around you, but it's time, you know. So maybe this relationship, there's been some conflicts going around um, in this relationship, but it's time. It's time to, you know, the High Priestess is not only listening to your intuition to me, but healing. Healing needs to happen into this relationship, and there needs to be some communication so that it can move to a different level, is what I'm seeing, hearing for Taurus. So it looks like there's a relationship that there's been some conflict around, maybe some words exchanged. But, you know, everything really hasn't been revealed at this point. Maybe you're not speaking to each other. There needs to be communication. But you also need to stand in your own power, and you need to listen to your intuition this week. Because I think if you guys have the communication that's needed, you know, this is supposed to be a dragonfly, but it really doesn't look more like a moth to me. But the, you know, the dragonfly represents change. So once the communication occurs, I think there's going to be healing within the relationship, and it's going to change the direction of the relationship. The Moon card and the Two of Cups we got in between that, we got the World card. Yep. So something is coming to an end here. The World is you know, completion of cycles. Why is the Two of Cups and the High Priestess here? And the Two of Cups and the High Priestess for Taurus, you know, we got the King of Cups. I think that, you know, with the King of Cups, this coming up here, and it could represent a water sign, but it also just to me represents more healing in the relationship. You know, being able to get your emotions in check, because the King of Cups, you know, he's an emotional being, but he's able to keep his emotions in check. Why is the High Priestess and the Five of Swords here? Why is the High Priestess and the Five of Swords here? And we got the Nine of Wands between the High Priestess and the Five of Swords. Yeah, you know, communication hasn't occurred between you two, because it looks to me like walls are up. We got the Nine of Wands. Each is kind of defending each other's stance, is kind of standing in that defensive mode, and you know, not willing to give in and actually have the conversation. And we got the Wheel of Fortune on this one. You know, that to me too is another endings and new beginnings. So you know, like I said in the beginning, I think that there is, Taurus, there's a relationship in your life. It could be a romantic relationship, because we got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups often speaks about, you know, soulmate unions, soulmate relationships. But I'm feeling like, you know, there's a separation at this time. You know, everything hasn't been revealed regarding this relationship. I feel like there may have been, you know, some hurt feelings, some with the Five of Swords going on here, some hurt feelings that occurred around something, but there really hasn't been conversation that's occurred. You've both been in kind of the defense. Defending your own ground is what I'm getting with that, standing on your own ground, and you're just not talking. So, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune coming in from this, I feel there's going to be a change, and that communication may be opening up this week. It feels like you've both been kind of sitting in this sad embrace card, and that's happening because you're not communicating. So it looks like there's some communication that needs to occur this week with someone in your life, and the air needs to be cleared so that, you know, a change can occur in the relationship, if it's one you even still want in your life, Taurus. All right, let's see what the messages are for Virgo. And it's another lovely rainy day here in Connecticut. All right, let's do some shuffles. What are the messages for Virgo for the week of May 6th to the 12th? Got the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, not seeing a way out. What are the messages for Virgo for the week of May 6th to the 12th? It's way too many. Messages for Virgo for the week of May 6th to the 12th. Queen of Cups. Two of Swords. Messages for Virgo. So right now, just looking at the cards, at the center of your reading, you've got the Two of Swords. So Virgos, there's some type of decision that needs to be made, but your arms are crossed and you're kind of closed off to seeing what the decision needs to be made. You know, with the moon in the background, you know, not everything's really known yet, or you can't see the way out because we've got the feeling trapped here. So you're not really sure which way to go, Virgo. But the Queen of Cups is telling you that you need to listen to your intuition. She's very intuitive. She knows. So the Queen of Cups is telling me that you know, deep down in your heart, you know which way to go, but you're just not listening. You know, you're not seeing it, or you're denying it. You're closed off to what your intuition actually knows. You're just not listening to it. It looks like, you know, we've got a 2 again. We got the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles is about juggling things. 2 choices. 2 choices. You've got 2 choices to make this week, Virgo. Okay, so you've got 2 choices to make this week, Virgo. But both of these cards are saying that. But you're getting yourself trapped in your mind about making the choice. You're not seeing what the choices are, because the Moon card is saying that everything isn't revealed. But with the Queen of Cups here, you know, she's saying deep down you really know what the choice is, but you're making that choice not to see it. okay? And you're making the choice to stay in this place of feeling, you know, trapping yourself in your own mind. I mean, we all know that, you know, Virgos are overthinkers, and you know, they go over things 50 million times in their mind because of course everything has to be perfect, right? um, you know, so you're just caught up in this cycle of being trapped in your own mind, which is keeping you from really seeing what the choice needs to be at this point. Why is the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups here? We keep getting way too many cards for you guys. They got a whole storyline they want to give you. What is the Eight of Swords? Okay, so we got the Two of Wands between the Eight of Swords. You know, the Two of Wands, once again, another two. We got lots of twos for you, Virgo. You know, twos are about balance. I think it's time for you to make a choice that's going to bring some balance into your life with this coming up. But when you keep yourself in this place of feeling trapped, you're unable to do that. So it's time for you to open up. We got the wide open card there. That's the key. Open up and listen to what those voices, you know, are telling you, what your gut is telling you, and that's the choice that you need to make. Why is the Queen of Cups and the Two of Swords here for Virgo? Okay, so it looks like this week, you know, we got the Six of Swords between the Queen of Cups and the Two of Swords. And this card is about moving into calmer waters. So it looks to me, she took, you know, all these swords out. I mean, there's 8 of them. You know, she at least put 6 of them into the boat, and she's starting to move into calmer, he's starting to move into calmer waters with them. So it looks like this week that you're going to be able to, calm your mind down from being into this trapped place so that you can get some clarity in order to move your mind into a calmer place in order to be able to make the choice. Why is the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles here? You know, if you look at the Two of Pentacles card too, I don't know if you can see it. There's really rough waters behind this Two of Pentacles card because there's just too much juggling going on. And this card says that, you know, you'll be moving into calmer seas, calmer waters. Two of Swords. So there's going to be some movement forward this week in your decision. You know, and that decision is going to move you to the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is an awesome card to get. It's the happy life, the wishes fulfilled, and a new offer is going to come in. But I think, you know, this could be a new offer of love or a renewal of a love. It could be a renewal of a love relationship that brings it to a happier place. But I also feel like, you know, there's going to be a lot of healing here because the choice that you decided to make, there were no secrets. You know, you knew that was the choice for you that was going to make your wishes fulfilled, Virgo. Alrighty, who do we got next? Capricorn. So for you, Virgo, I think this reading, it's definitely about healing, but also about, you know, it's about healing and having faith in your own intuition so that you can make yourself more open. Capricorn, we start out with the Ten of Cups. Awesome. What are the messages for Capricorn for this week? So some wishes might be fulfilled this week for Capricorn. something is coming to you that, you know, some happiness is coming towards you that is very well deserved. The Karma card, all about, you know, what you put out there is what you get back. What are the messages for Virgo this week? Completions, endings of cycles. And the Karma card is certainly could be the completions and endings of cycles. So, Virgo, the World card is at the center of your reading. So there's some cycles in your life that are going to come to completion, may come to completion this week. And new beginnings are going to begin, which is going to move you closer to your, you know, that happy life, that happy home. It's going to move you closer to the wishes, wish fulfillment. Virgo, you got some nice, Capricorn, you got some nice stuff here. What are the messages for Capricorn? What are the messages for Capricorn? Week of May 6th to the 12th. Yep, there could be some type of soul union occurring this week for you. But this card also talks about a choice. So it could be something that you've decided to, you know, some type of karmic cycle that's coming to an end. It was you know, divinely guided to end. And it's going to bring you, it came into your life to teach you some lessons. It could have been a relationship that had a lot of conflict in it, because the Five of Wands is about conflict. So there could be a relationship this week, Capricorn, that may be coming to an end, because this card talks about endings of cycles, and that's the main focus, and new ones beginning. And because these two are right next to each other, it looks like there may have been some type of relationship within your life. Or the conflicts could just be ending in a relationship that you've had. And it's going to move on to a different level. You know, whether it be, you know, a more stable relationship or one that has more happiness in it. Sounds like all these cards are coming out to be relationships, all these messages this week for the earth signs. Why is the Ten of Cups a part of the card here? But getting to this place, you know, you started out with the Ten of Cups, so being there is definitely being divinely guided. Yeah, you know, manifesting your own happiness, manifesting your own karma. You know, we got the Magician. You have all the tools to do that this week, Capricorns. Are you going to use them? Why is karma in the world here? I mean, you know, the World card, we got the lion in here, the eagle, wisdom. You've got the wisdom. You've got the strength. The Karma card and the World card, you know, everything might not quite be revealed yet this week, actually, with that coming up. You know, because the Moon card talks about things not really, some things not being known, secrets. But I'm getting trust that light within you to guide you. And you're going to have to be willing to, you know, jump off the mountain, take a leap of faith. So this might be something that's, you know, could be risky, but you have to trust in the universe and just be willing to take that leap of faith off the mountain and take a risk. And start that journey. Why is the Lovers in that? Five of Wands here. Yeah, this card came up between the Lovers and the Five of Wands, and I talked about how the Five of Wands talks about conflicts. But with the Five of Swords coming up with this, it's time to heal the conflicts in that relationship. There's some type of transformation that's going to occur within that relationship this week. And you're just going to have to be willing to take that leap of faith, because you have the ability to manifest this wishes fulfilled. But you're not quite sure with the Moon card coming up. I'm feeling like you're not quite sure how to get there, and how to, you can get there by taking that leap of faith and just trusting in yourself and in the universe. Alrighty, and I want to pull one card from the Spirit Oracle for Earth signs for this week. See what message comes up with that. I haven't used these cards in a long time. What is the message for Earth signs for the week of May 6th to the 12th? So we got the Blessings card for Earth signs. Blessings. You are being showered with light. Your creativity is being stirred, activated, set alight. An endless stream of rainbow color stems from your heart. Okay, so, this just talks to me about, they say that endless stream of rainbow color stems from your heart. That there's, by the end of the week, you're going to be feeling better. And you're going to recognize the blessings that are in your life, and moving out of this, sad embrace period, this feeling of loss. Alrighty, Earth signs, have a great week.